Ed Sheeran.
The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacy Sturm.
Tina.
Meteorologist Loren.
Okay, there we go.
32 now.
I feel like
It's
we're
went up a
better.
degree.
We're doing better, I think. Hopefully.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll get the text.
The girls at work, the work wives will tell me.
They'll yell at you.
Yeah, they will.
You guys sound boxy. What are we first? Are we banging into friends with benefits? Was what I was going to say.
That is actually our first topic.
Right.
We're going to do friends with benefits first. So let's all do friends with benefits first. Now, I think that's something everybody's had one.
Yeah, multiple friends with benefits.
I think it's safe to say everyone's had the flu once and a friends with benefits. Like,
Yeah,
and paid taxes.
Friend, though. Like, I mean, what makes you like? You know what I mean, like
that's what he wants to know.
The
like back in like college, yeah. Like, what is
the classification?
Yes.
Well, okay. Here's what it's supposed to be, but it never works out this way. It's supposed to be more like an acquaintance, and they're safe. You know, they're probably clean. They're safe.
Probably clean.
And they're just down. You know, whenever you need something.
Yeah.
And so you call them. Yeah. But I don't feel like you should call them friends with benefits because I don't feel like you should be friends with them because that's where everything goes to hell.
Well, I think women think you're friends and you're just like, oh, you're a piece of ass. Like, honestly, like, I don't know. That's why I'm the whole, are we
And that's
friends?
the way it should be. That's the way life
Because we had some back in college. I lived with 6 guys in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
And we had plenty of friends with benefits coming
over. They did.
Over.
Yeah. They had one girl that went to every single.
There was like 3,
the same
but
girl.
Benefit.
But like, were we friends or was
Those
she
are
just
called
like,
sluts.
you know what I mean? The slut that came over and took a shower with all of us.
Okay, no, that's different.
Yeah, that's
Not all together. Oh, sorry.
That's
Getting loud again.
you wonder why. Just
It doesn't
keep it back
matter.
here. You don't like you like an old woman on a cell phone. Like
My
I have
mom
to
does
talk
that,
louder.
though.
I have to
My
talk
mom yells
louder
at me.
because there's no cord. You know, that's what he is.
My mom has never talked to me on the phone. That's where I get it from. She yells, Loren, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, why are you yelling at me?
Just talk normal. We're right
I
here.
get excited.
It's also like I'm not at my shop. Like you
very
yell at me
excitable.
like I am a block away from you.
We're right here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so here is how you can handle friends with benefits situations. The first one, and this is from Stylecaster if you want to check it out. I'm going to kind of glaze over these. We're not going to go into depth. The first one is you have to be honest. You have to be on the same page. So you have to both be wanting the same thing, which is nothing.
Well, and that always starts that way, though. Like, I think there's always...
I think if you go and you look back...
It's the women that ruin
And
this.
you're
Let's
like,
just be honest. It's the
you
women
know-
that
Oh,
ruin
yeah,
this.
that's what it is.
It is the women that ruin this.
If you go and you look
But
back...
I love you.
You're like,
Oh, God.
no, I went into it kind of liking this person.
Well, or
But even
you
as
start
women,
off
you guys
liking
would
them.
agree. You guys
No.
go to the... Yes. Oh, come on.
I think, too, though,
I've had to
can't-
break off 2 friends with benefits, and it was both because
Yeah,
of the
but you're
guy.
not a typical woman.
I am kind of a dude.
I was going to just
Put
say
on
the
this
same thing. I
mustache.
guess I would probably go.
Yeah.
I'd probably do the same thing. But I think, too, like, you can't go into a friend with benefits liking the guy. That's your first issue. Like, ooh, I really like him. Well, we can just be friends with benefits. No,
Yeah.
if you like him, you can't be friends with benefits.
Exactly.
Because it's always going to be something else.
You can find them attractive, but you can't like them as a person. You can't have any respect for them at all.
Yeah.
Okay, next is do speak your mind in the bedroom. So the nice thing is having a friends with benefits is you don't really care.
Yeah,
Let it all
that's-
go. Let them know what you want. Let them know what you want to do.
I don't agree with that. That's another thing that you guys ruined because if I told you the truth, like, well, I was like, oh my God, that's
I'd
like
probably
a
laugh.
terrible BJ.
And
You would leave.
Is
And I'd
there
never
such
get
a
another
thing,
one.
though?
Yes, there is.
Terrible, though.
My first one literally thought it was blowing. 9th grade.
Yeah, but that's
She
like...
thought I was like
Okay,
one of
stop,
the bubble maker things.
I get that, but okay, let's stop and like now, like not your first one, but like after that,
Yes,
you-
teeth.
But were you
Just
like
saying.
you have to stop, or you were like, I'll just bear through this and finish?
No, I mean, it was borderline blood. No, you got to stop. You got to stop, man.
Okay.
You're going to ruin
Okay,
my-
You do need to stop people
Yeah.
that and let them
Like,
know.
I've already been circumcised. I don't need another one. That kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, that's good information to know about you as well. So, okay.
yeah.
Groom yourself as if you have a significant other. So don't just let yourself go. You know, be nice, be kind to your friend with benefits.
Don't be an Amazon bush person down
Right. I mean, unless that's like what they're into, then that's
there. Who's
fine.
into that, though?
Oh, there's a lot of guys that still really like that 60s, 70s porn.
Just like you haven't touched it in ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like growing facial hair. That takes that's like a lot. Like I couldn't even imagine.
But it's changed because when I was in high school,
how do you wear
no one was
leggings?
shaved, and then all of a sudden, how do you wear leggings?
Like I just wonder, how do you wear like a swimsuit?
I know, right?
Swimsuit, you let it buck out the side. It's like
I know, but then
and
it's
they
so
used
poofy.
to back in the
wings,
day.
yeah.
Well,
even
dark days.
I've been a
Dark
subscriber
days
to
in female
Playboy
history.
forever, and
Yeah.
you can my brother was, and he'd have like the ones
So
from
it's a
the
family
70s, and you
tradition.
can totally
Yeah.
see
Oh
all
yeah.
of a sudden there were
You
90s?
still get Playboy?
No, once I had kids. I
Do they
quit.
still
But I used
make
to.
that?
No, I think they stopped Playboy.
Yeah, no, I don't. Or once I had the kid, whose wife didn't want it in the house. Well, she actually didn't care. She liked the articles.
I like the articles. I mean,
They're
they had
not
interesting
terrible.
ones.
Yeah.
I just think that you can get it all online now. You know what I mean? Like once a month, you got nice boobs, and now you can just pull up your phone and see every pair of boobs you want. You know what I mean? Why do you need the magazine?
Fair enough.
I know it's in your browser history.
Yep.
So
Gross.
do ensure that
Boobs.
you're emotionally ready for this. Having casual sex can be emotionally tough for some more than others.
For the women.
A lot of us are programmed to feel a connection after we sleep with somebody. So you need to make sure you're 100% okay with just having sex that doesn't lead to anything deeper.
Once again,
You'd
guys
like it
are
to be
way
deeper.
fine. Most guys are fine. I'm not saying there's not the guys that get emotionally attached, but it's definitely leaning towards women on this. Way
I
more.
think there is more, but I think.
You're right. There's
These
probably
rules are
more
for women.
women, but
Did you say these rules are for women?
Yeah,
I
women
believe,
need
like,
to
these are
understand that the
rules
guys
for
are only
everybody.
in it for the 15 minutes.
no, not all these
yeah.
rules. Like when it says make sure you groom yourself.
Well, yeah.
Guys, you
Yeah.
are the same way.
No, that
Have a
is
little
written
respect.
for you because
Yeah.
a girl will always be ready. Like you're not gonna. Well, one day you're not gonna maybe shave your legs, but it's not gonna be braidable. Guys, it's like it's just the same.
Well, you
thing.
guys don't let it happen if you don't
No
shave.
girl doesn't want. No
That's
girl
right,
wants to
right?
go down there and have to
No.
part ways.
I agree.
It's gross. Trim your shit. Do your business.
It's true. Have some respect.
Put some deodorant on.
What are you guys looking at me for?
I don't know.
a
'Cause you're the
newborn
only guy
baby.
here.
You're the only guy in the room. If there was somebody walking by, I'd yell at them. Too.
Yeah.
But you can.
You-
The other thing, though,
Pull your pants
last thing I'll
down.
say about that is you women know which guys are like that.
No, I've
Like
been.
the hippie doofus we've seen
super
walking down the street. That guy
surprised.
hasn't shaved in 10 years, I guarantee it. And you go down on him and be like, oh, I'm so surprised that you have a forest down here. No.
No, I
And then
think
you
that
metrosexual
hippie's like
guy
a
like me, you know. it's
stereotype.
trim,
You
fit.
know.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Oh,
You should be able
wow.
to tell. I can tell with
Do you know
women.
why we're probably still staticky? Is the ego that comes through this microphone.
It's not. We're talking about it. I'm just saying. You can tell with women. I guarantee you, we could watch the women walk by and I'd be like, nope, yep, nope. And we just tell them, hey, show us.
No, we're not doing that exercise for the
Pretty
radio
sure there's
station.
another lawsuit. Please write all complaints to Loren Bakowicz at.
Oh my Jesus. And just know that as you're walking down the street, if you see Loren, he is judging whether
Yes.
you're groomed or not.
So you want to know something? Don't make eye contact.
Don't make
'cause
eye contact.
You two don't judge.
Not on
Jeez.
that. That is the last thing I don't think
a
of when
guy
I see
walks
a guy
by, I'm
walking
like,
down the street.
When you
Wonder
see a
how
cute guy,
those
what do you
look.
think? What's the first thing you think of when you see a good-looking guy?
I don't think I.
Brad
wonder if
Pitt
he's-
walks by, or what are you thinking?
I don't think to my first think to myself
I
is did
usually
he
think,
manscape?
nice.
Yeah.
Nice
Kind of
what?
it. Just nice
Just
in
nice.
general.
You picture
like
in your
art.
head.
Not,
Yeah.
I picture nothing. I appreciate the
You
artwork.
do know your body isn't like that amazing to look at. You know what I mean? Like a guy standpoint. Like a girl, they're beautiful.
No, a guy's
Guys,
body
it's
is not like.
Yeah, so it's
no.
not like we're like, wonder what he looks like naked. We're
Yep,
like, no,
nope.
seen that.
A lot
But
of women are
his face
butt,
is
butt
cute.
girls, though, right? A lot of girls like guys' butts, and
I think it's just a
If you got a
package
booty,
deal.
like if you got a booty,
a lot of
yeah.
guys don't, though.
No, they don't. They have all man
I
butt.
mean, my pants.
Frog
I
butt.
have no ass. Yeah, I have no butt. But
You have frog butt?
I have no butt. I don't know what
That's
frog,
frog
butt
butt
is.
is.
Whatever.
If you ever seen a frog when they stand up, they have no
Yeah,
butt.
that's me. I got no ass. I should probably hit leg day more.
Or just
Booty,
hit the
you
gym.
need to do some squats.
I got busy napping.
Squats is huge.
Okay, next. Always, no matter what, you need to practice safe sex. So even if you're comfortable with your friends with benefits, make sure that you're wearing a condom or using some sort of protection against STDs
Plan B.
because you never know.
Just have the plan. Also have the plan B ready at all times.
I never had the Plan B. When did that actually start, like, on the market?
One is like
years?
late 90s.
It was.
It was that long
no,
ago?
it wasn't.
No
yeah,
way.
I
yeah.
want to say it was like
Late-
2000.
yeah.
No, because I would have been stockpiling that up.
It
Late
was
90s.
it's
I was in college in the late
expensive.
90s.
Like I'm thinking
There's-
99 or 2000
It
was,
was
the first time.
2000-ish.
Now ask when
I'll
we
just
got
look
Plan B here in North Dakota. That's a
Oh,
different
that
question.
was last week.
Yeah. Finally, 2 years ago we got
We'll just
Plan
go
B.
ahead and use this good dope.
So you can, like, go to CVS and get it?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You get sick from it?
No.
Sometimes.
I mean, So I've heard. No, I don't ever get sick. I never got sick from it.
I would sometimes.
Why can't they just invent something for the guys too? Just
Oh, they
make
have it.
shoot
You guys aren't going
blanks.
to take it. You're not responsible enough to take it. We're never going to.
Oh, I don't know. The
We're never
crazies out
gonna.
there. I hope I never have to find out. I would never be able
The
to date
thing though
again.
is Plan B isn't going to protect you from STDs.
Where would you
so.
go at a 40? I mean, where would you go date? I would have no idea. I'd go to like a church, and then I would see a guy in the fountain doing
Actually,
lewd
it was
acts.
first. Did you know that it was first used in the 1970s?
Holy,
Wow.
they could have prevented a lot of dumb people being born.
That's crazy.
We would have missed you, Lauren. We'd have
Oh
missed
my
your
gosh.
smiling face.
Oh,
See,
poor Loren.
this is why I go home and cry. That comment right there. That comment right there. You just add another glass of wine onto my list tonight.
2001 is when
Okay, I
it really
thought it was
became.
2000,
Yeah,
so
because
yeah.
I was like, I used it in college.
I was just.
Not as
I already had kids by then. It was too late.
I was out of college. Well, just
Oh,
getting
I
out
had
of
my
college.
daughter my last year of college, but I also, you know, you just double that shit up sometimes. Like,
I agree.
you know, you walk by and you're thinking to
I'm
yourself,
never a fan
well,
of condoms though.
I have a
That's such
shot.
pain.
That is not something you should ever be okay with.
No,
to
they're
say.
they're just not.
Oh, I
just-
hate condoms.
I
he
do.
says.
I haven't used one for 15
God.
years, but
Because you're
Seriously.
married. Because he's married.
I
even
know.
our first date with the wifey, I don't think I'm trying to think. I
No,
don't think
shush!
so.
You totally used a condom. She had a pill. You also had spermicide.
We were at
They were
church.
also
We met
also
at
married.
church.
The first time they had sex, they
Yeah,
were
it was-
married.
And she never lived in my apartment a year before we ever told her parents.
You guys got married right away, though. You got married right away.
Yeah, within a year. But
Yeah,
she
they
was
got
like-
married within a year.
We went on a couple of dates, and then it was like her.
That is
toothbrush and hair, all that
insanity.
stuff
Like, I
was in my
can't wrap
house.
my head around how I would ever be able to marry someone within a year.
We zinged, man. It was right away. You knew it. It's like, why waste my time? Let's go with
No.
this.
No.
I don't think I. No.
No.
I didn't even have a box spring when I just had a mattress on the floor when I met her. I don't know how I got her. She walks in, I got a mattress on the floor in like a 300 square
Oh,
foot
because
apartment.
most dudes did.
But I was
Yeah.
clean.
It
That's
was
the thing.
shocking
Like, my
if
house was
we
clean.
found a dude with a actual like, bed frame.
That's the guy you marry within a year.
That's
I
the
didn't have
dude.
room for it. My
He's
bedroom-
probably gay.
My whole apartment was the size of this room. Not even kidding. It was small. Like, I'd go upstairs to use my brother's bathroom when she would come right away when we first met because it was like the bathroom's like right there. So there was, you know what I mean? It's an old like house from the 30s.
Yeah.
So you sit in the living room and the bathroom's 2 feet away from you. You know what I mean? It's like, I got to go talk to my brother. I run upstairs and go to the bathroom and then come back down. Because I lived in my brother's basement.
God.
This was probably the most boring story that we've had to
Yeah.
listen to. Thank
Okay.
you.
So
just
practice
hold
safe sex. Next is do keep your eyes and your heart open for other relationships. So while you're doing this thing on the side, you might want an actual relationship with somebody. So don't rule that
But
out.
that's the point.
But you said
Yeah.
to go into it just 5 minutes ago with no expectations.
No, you're
No,
friends
no,
with
no.
benefits, but
Friends with
you might meet
benefits,
somebody
yeah.
like you see at a
Outside
bar
of-
or at a library or something, and you're like, oh.
Did you say at the library?
So the
I'm
question is,
trying to keep it.
When
So
was
what-
the last? Is that where you met
so
Cassie?
the question
at
is,
the
so you got a
library?
friends with
Absolutely.
benefits, and then you go meet someone. Do you continue with them?
No.
It depends on your agreement with the person.
No, because then you just have two friends with benefits.
No, but what if the one you're like
kinda-
dating? Do you keep the friends with benefits on the
No,
side just
God,
in case
no.
the date falls through?
I don't feel like that's right.
don't-
Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
I now enter into relationships. You don't want to bring baggage in right
Well,
away.
and you don't want to plan. You don't go into a relationship with a plan B.
Yeah,
Then
that's not
not
good.
going to work.
Don't have sleepovers. Don't stay the night.
Yeah, there's a lot of cuddling going on.
See, that is you guys.
Yeah.
I like to cuddle,
That is guys are cuddlers.
but we do it because we
Oh
feel
my
like you
God.
want to.
No,
No.
So I can just
no,
finish and
no.
roll off and go wash up.
Yes,
And
please.
That's what I do.
Please.
I mean, I'm married, but like, I mean,
go home.
that's
Because
what
then
I'm
you
what
get
I
those
used to
guilty.
do.
No, you get those
No.
you used me look.
Because here's the thing then. If you cuddle with them and have no intention on having a relationship, then you're using them. They know they're getting sex. That's it.
That's
but when
the
you
part-
cuddle and
How
you
long
pull them
after
in close,
coitus is done do you have to that it's okay to just roll out of bed and be like peace?
30 seconds.
Yeah, I was just-
30. I'm still dripping. Okay,
I mean, at least enough to
Clean up and leave.
you're no,
clean up,
you're no
pat her on
bullshit
the back,
kind of girl.
even like a fist pump.
Can you
Because
give
here's
a
the
good
thing.
game like on the
Yeah,
ass,
good game on the ass
If
and
we're-
walk
yeah,
out the door.
let's high five.
All right.
Get the hell out of here.
I don't
I got to
either.
meet my friends for drinks later. So I used to always have a backup plan too. So I couldn't. Oh no, I'm sorry, I can't stay.
Yeah.
I have
So
to go
how
meet
long did
Melissa
it
for
take for the guy to
drinks.
stay over if you got serious?
What?
I let one guy stay over, but I let him know
It was Mike,
that
and he hasn't left since.
right? I let
it's-
him know that the cuddling meant nothing. I allowed him to cuddle because he was
You
a cuddler.
allowed him to cuddle?
Yeah, I told him I don't normally let this happen, and I'm not a cuddler, and I'm not going to sleep well tonight. But whatever, you're just gonna buy me breakfast tomorrow in exchange for all this, because he was like a smother
Oh,
cuddler.
yeah. See, that's me. I have to be touching the wife.
Oh,
But I was like in a half Nelson all night. Like, I swear to God, he was using me as a sparring partner because he
can't
was a
sleep unless
semi-pro
I'm, like,
wrestler.
touching.
So I feel like, yeah,
and I can't.
it wasn't good.
Like, I can't be further away from Scott.
No,
in
see,
bed.
we have a queen bed just for that reason. Like, we're like, we should get a king. It's like, no, because I want to be close.
I wouldn't even know. Like, if it was up, Scott's a cuddler. Like, he likes to,
Yeah.
but until he falls asleep. And I'm like, no. Like, it's like he has maybe one finger, and I'm like, what you doing? Are you
I'm
trying
not
to
all night
cuddle?
cuddler. I'm just until I fall asleep, then I roll
No,
over
I
on my
can't.
stomach. And
I just get so hot. I have like my
Yeah.
body gets hot, and
And
the
I
last
like
thing
to get
I want
positioned a
is
certain
200 and
way.
some pounds on me.
Yeah.
Or in your case, 130.
Scott's 200 pounds?
No, but you know what I'm
Sorry.
saying.
As an example.
Geez, Scott, you should probably hit the gym.
I'm done talking to you.
Yeah, so don't stay over. And the next one is don't cuddle, because then that's when emotional things start to happen. Don't
Exactly.
do that. Don't go there.
Yeah.
You think a girl wants it, but what you're doing is you're just leading her on.
Just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, keep
Yes,
it real.
That's
keep it
what friends
honest.
and benefits are.
Supposed
If
to be
you
at
want
least.
a relationship, then date her.
But a lot of
If
friends
you
with
don't,
benefits
wipe
goes
it
into
up
a relationship.
and go out the door.
And then
I bet you half
it's
of them go
bad
into a
because I tell you, Cassie and I started off friends with benefits, and we have a crap ton of baggage in our relationship because we kind of crossed that line, but then I'd mess around with somebody, he'd mess around with somebody, and so then there's kind of those bad feelings because you don't know where the line was
It was
where it
blurry.
started when it was too blurry. So just do it. Commit to the friends with benefits or commit to a relationship. Don't leave the bedroom.
Well, then you're not friends. Like, friends hang out. Like, you say friend, I'm like, hey, just come over, watch the game, or we're going to go golf, or we're going to go, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
no,
then
that's
you're just-
dating.
You're
That's
just
dating.
a booty call. Don't put the
Kind of,
friends
yeah.
in there,
That's what I said.
true, you
I
know?
feel
The
like
friends is
you're
misleading.
calling it acquaintances with benefits
Yeah.
because I don't feel like you're
It's
friends.
your
friends.
basic-
Because when you say
booty
friends,
call.
I'm like, hey, we're doing fantasy
And then there's an
football.
attachment too when you be our friends. We're doing
Yeah,
fantasy
You know, your
football.
friends, like, they go hang out.
So yeah, so then the last one is like we said, don't leave the bedroom. Don't do dinners, don't do movies, don't do those kinds of things because keep your chemistry contained to the bedroom because once you cross over,
You're just
There's just
you're
no
a
going
hooker
back.
that doesn't get paid. Is what you are.
not really
Not
because
really.
it's an agreement. Do you
Yeah,
know
no,
what I
you
mean?
both are.
You
Yeah.
like
You both are.
you're both
hookers.
getting something out of it.
So the
Hookers really
payment-
don't get anything out of it
Yeah.
but money, and they really don't get money out of it either because people keep their money. I worked in anti-human trafficking.